The dark truth behind Nickelodeon exposed. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Bubbly Toons. Nickelodeon was, for many of us, our favorite channel for shows about all kinds of adventures. Some were grandiose, while others were funny, and still others were just plain ridiculous. Hey Arnold is a classic example. Each show had a distinct narrative to tell, and each episode a new lesson to teach. From newcomers like Danny Phantom and SpongeBob SquarePants to classics like SpongeBob SquarePants and the Fairly Odd Parents. Figure it out, and classics like Rocko's Modern Life may be remembered by a different generation. However, Nickelodeon has a dark side, which we see behind the scenes and even on set. These are secrets the network executives would rather keep hidden, but they are gradually being disclosed thanks to recent interviews, fan research, and a little digging. Nickelodeon, turns out, has a few dark chapters, but regardless of what you read here, keep in mind all of the wonderful experiences Nickelodeon episodes provided, as well as the good impact they had on our youth and adulthood. So let's begin with something like a little bit more manageable. It was necessary to contact Child Protective Services. All That, a Nickelodeon sketch comedy show with superb child ensemble, aired once upon a time on Nickelodeon. Angelique Bates, one of them, was a show regular. She did, however, confess in a 2016 interview that she was subjected to abuse during her time on the show. She believes she was physically and psychologically tortured on set by a family member, not by the producers or the performers. As a result of the abuse, Child Protective Services was called to the set in 1996. Producers, on the other hand, persuaded her not to speak up, and the matter was settled without Bates' assistance. People on the show kept quiet about her treatment because they didn't want to draw bad attention to themselves, and Bates herself kept quiet about it for the rest of her life. She's only recently begun to discuss it.
An alien disguised as a human teenager trying to adapt to life on Earth.
They messed up on a fantastic opportunity. Even if you grow up watching Nickelodeon, you've probably heard of Adventure Time, the Cartoon Network show. The characters are odd to say the least, with sights and speech that would make any child chuckle, and an adult wondered if they'd had a few too many drinks. It possesses a quality that would be ideal for the Nickelodeon universe. As a result, the show's enormous popularity is a huge disappointment for Nickelodeon, as they had the opportunity to air it when it was first made. They declined it though, since it was too odd, as they put it.
Flying crazy cause we can!
The creators of the
Rugrats' anti-Semiticism. Rugrats' ability to convey the interplay between young children and their parents, as well as the communication barrier that comes with such a relationship, was one of the many reasons for the show's popularity. It included a Jewish family and received praise for its religious diversity. However, one scene in particular sparked debate. It featured Grandpa Boris, who, while Jewish, was depicted as a parody of the Jewish people, almost as if it were a joke. People noted that it was eerily similar to how Jews were portrayed during the Nazi era, and it was inappropriate for a children's show. Nickelodeon just removed the character in response to the backlash.
I'm Anthony, and together we're known as Smosh.
When cartoons bring life into a world, the question of whether violent video games might cause aggressive behavior has always been debated. Although the hypothesis that movies and television show can trigger such conduct has been substantially discredited, here's one case that raises doubts. Scott Edward Dyslecki was once arrested and charged with the murder of the next-door neighbor's Pamela Vitale. Dyslecki had an unusual obsession with body parts. According to the prosecutors, Invader Zim's episode Dark Harvest, harvest humans' organs to appear more human, piqued Dyslecki's curiosity. Most people believe his remarks were made in a jest and were not intended to be taken seriously. Others claim that regardless of the cartoon, he would have done his crime. Nobody knows for sure, but Dyslecki is still in prison today.
You shall pick a red ingredient.
A Bikini Bottom is a nuclear wasteland. Have you ever wondered why everyone in our favorite undersea community is talking to each other about sea creatures? Why do they have humanoid features? Most people would argue it's because SpongeBob SquarePants is a children's cartoon, and we shouldn't put too much stock into it. However, some of our generation's more innovative minds have come up with a new notion. All of the people that live in Bikini Bottom were previously wild fish who were poisoned by radiation. In the mid-19th century, a local called Bikini Atoll hosted the first test. As you might recall from history class, SpongeBob and his pals dwell in Bikini Bottom, which is named after the atoll. We were duped by them. Figure It Out has one of the most popular game shows on Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon's treyarchy was all more heartbreaking because of the dedication of the show. They betrayed us in what way? The show had been pre-recorded, it turned out. This wouldn't be a major concern if the show didn't always remind viewers that it was shot at the opening of each episode. We were never informed that it was pre-recorded, so we weren't seeing it live. Summer Sanders, one of the show's former hosts, was the one who first revealed the show's embarrassing secret earlier last year. Nickelodeon's matriarch. Until recently, Nickelodeon was most likely just a nameless organization, a mystery network that blessed you with good programming. However, I believe it is past time to give the brand a face. This isn't about a specific show, but about the network as a whole. While grateful for her contributions, Nickelodeon is still bitter about the part in their history and would prefer to keep it hidden.
hosted by forgettable teenagers, which include behind-the-scenes activities with Nick stars.
Thanks so much for watching. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up, like, and comment below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, and make sure that your post notifications are turned on for more.